Hello world. I don't know, if you think the tutoring stories are interesting, but, I have got some. Because today, I was left in charge of the center, myself again, and I just, it's math, and I'm good at that. But when it comes to, the peopling stuff and, talking to their parents, I feel so dumb when I have to talk to the parents. I'm not how a proper adult should be, and they can see it. They can fucking smell it on me. It's really upsetting. But one of the things I did today that I don't know if I'll be able to forgive myself for is there are two kids, and I think they look alike. And by that, what I mean is they have the same haircut and the same hair color. As far as I'm concerned, that means you look the same, because I have really bad facial blindness. So one of the kids come up. I think he's the other one who already came in, and I'm like, oh, are you waiting to get picked up? And he's like, no, I just got here. And that's when I realized he was the other one. I'm like, I can't sit him down and explain, oh yeah, so I have facial blindness, so I got you confused with this guy. First of all, he doesn't need to hear all that. Second of all, it'll make him feel like shit. So yeah, I'm just frustrated with myself. Another thing that's frustrating is the kids were talking about when they go to bed. And, they're talking about, normal kid times, 7 or 8, 9 or 10, normal child bedtimes. And they asked me what time I go to bed. And I'm like, I don't know, 9 or something. And then they asked me what time I go to bed on the weekend. And I'm like, I can't tell you that, because I stay up till noon the next day on the weekends. You don't need to know that. So I didn't say anything. And I don't know, I think they think I'm weird or something, but most people think I'm weird, so it's fine. Another thing, I'm sick in case you couldn't tell. Another thing that happened was one of the girls was talking about how her parents never ever buy her candy. Her mom makes candy. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. What does she make? And she was talking about, cookies, cakes, brownies. And I'm like, those are sweets. Those are desserts, but they're not candies, she wasn't talking about Skittles or Twix bars. She was talking about brownies and cakes. And I didn't want to tell her that those weren't candies, because I didn't want her to feel deprived or anything, but she was telling me about all this, and I felt like she was deprived, but I couldn't say anything because I didn't want her to go home and to her mom be like, oh yeah, so the tutoring lady says you're depriving me of things. So I just had to be like, oh, that's nice that she makes you brownies and whatever. I couldn't say anything. But yeah, today was especially frustrating, with the facial recognition thing, getting confused. That was very embarrassing. So yeah. Sorry if you guys are if you are getting tired of the tutoring stories, tell me in the comments, or if you want to hear more, tell me that too, because I have more, but I could also shut up about it if that would be preferred. So yeah.